The INFJ is one of the rarest Myers-Briggs personality types. Only 3% of the population meets these criteria. It stands for introversion, intuition, feeling, and judgment. That actually does a pretty good job at summing up the core characteristics for someone that has this personality type. Because it's so rare to land this type, it can be hard to understand someone with this sort of personality. Today, we will look at the 10 relationship needs for INFJs. Number 10, patient. INFJs are great at sensing how other people are feeling. It doesn't matter if you're trying to hide your emotions or cover up your true thoughts on something. People with this personality type are excellent at reading between the lines and noticing when you're even a little bit out of sorts. However, they aren't so good at being honest themselves. Known for being walking contradictions, INFJs struggle to understand themselves and can sometimes have a hard time sorting through their own personal feelings on a subject. It's best to have someone around that is patient and doesn't mind helping the INFJ work through their problems one step at a time. Number 9, open-minded. The dominant function of an INFJ is introverted intuition. That means the way they process information and interact with the world can be vastly different from how other people do it. They may find themselves noticing patterns in other people's behavior, have strong gut feelings that they can't quite explain, and even feel as though they have a sixth sense of sorts. One of the best relationships for an INFJ to have is with someone that has an open mind, who won't dismiss these feelings or further make the INFJ feel like an outsider. Number 8, calming. INFJs have a habit of absorbing other people's emotions. That means if they're around someone who's feeling angry, they might find themselves adapt to that emotional state without cause. The closer that they are to someone, the more likely it is for them to take on the burden of that person's emotional state. This can be frustrating, confusing, and even overwhelming to the INFJ in question, as they have very little control over it. Being around a partner that is naturally calming and forgiving can go a long way. If you've ever suffered from this situation or are highly affected by others' emotional states, make sure to leave a like so others know that they aren't alone. Number 7, intimacy. INFJs are a highly emotional and sensitive bunch. It's said that they can be too logical for the feelers and too emotional for the thinkers. But the truth of the matter is that it just makes them a very balanced and well-rounded individual. This means that they are able to pick up the slack where their partner might be lacking, so long as they are able to get that same support in return. They enjoy careers in technology and science, but they crave an intimacy in their life once they get back home. Finding a relationship like that is of the utmost importance to them. Number 6, similar. Similar personalities often encourage each other, and that's no exception in this case. INFJs get along very well with others who have the same personality type, as they understand the mood variations and the sixth sense, among other things. Though it can make doing things such as household chores a bit of a stretch, as this personality type isn't particularly good at handling money or the mundane parts of daily life. It can be a challenge for them to keep up a set schedule, but the understanding that comes with a match of this sort is second to none. We're halfway through the video. We hope that you're starting to get a decent picture of how INFJs function, because we're about to get into the nitty-gritty of what they need out of relationship. What do you think the ideal Myers-Briggs personality is for your romantic partner? Let us know in a comment at the end of this video. Number 5, outgoing. A partner with a dominant extroverted function will be a great benefit to anyone with an INFJ personality type, as it gives them a chance to break out of their shell a little and look at the world in a new light. These extroverts will have to have an undercurrent of patience laced into all their actions, but at the end of the day, being allowed to experience the world in a new way is something that the INFJ will greatly appreciate and remember for a long time to come. Being around someone that is slightly more outgoing can result in an INFJ being introduced to more situations where their emotional-based personality will flourish, such as traveling or going to shows that they might otherwise not have done on their own. Number 4, dominant thinking. Dominant thinkers are a helpful partner for those with an INFJ personality type, as it introduces a sense of rationality to situations in which the INFJ often lacks. This personality type can be incredibly useful when it comes to helping an INFJ deal with days where their emotional state has left them overwhelmed and struggling to come up with a decent way to handle the world around them. A dominant thinker can also help an INFJ figure out when they're just emotionally feeding off of other people who are in the nearby area and figure out what their actual thoughts on a situation might be. Dominant thinkers are also good at reminding an INFJ figure to look at things from a rational and clinical standpoint rather than purely relying on their emotional state to get through a situation. Number 3, familiar. INFJs are also known as being extroverted introverts, or otherwise they're called ambiverts. This is because they're passionate and enthusiastic, but only when in the presence of someone that they're truly comfortable with. If they're around a stranger, they might appear to be more introverted than they really are. They tend to prefer a small circle of friends, and as such, the best relationship for an INFJ to have is with someone that they have already known for an extended period of time. It's far easier for them to fall in love with a friend than try to romance a stranger. This is because it's easier for them to take a pre-existing relationship and up it to another level, rather than try to work their way through the minefield that is dating someone they didn't previously know. Are you an extrovert, an introvert, or an ambivert? We're curious. Let us know in a comment when you're done watching this video. Number 2, harmony. Because of their extroverted feeling levels, INFJs crave balance and harmony in their relationship. They value romantic partners who look for the same things. If there are not enough boundaries in a relationship or too much conflict in a relationship, an INFJ might suffer from stress that takes on a physical form, developing headaches, upset stomachs, and even bouts of insomnia. It's important for an INFJ to have a partner that will work out problems rather than jump straight into fighting. Having a partner that doesn't like to go to sleep before the problem is solved will serve as an extra boon to the situation. Number 1, return interest. Because INFJs are such great listeners, it can be easy for them to fall into one-sided relationships. The best partner for an INFJ to have is someone who will show the same interest in return. A balanced relationship will make all the difference in how happy someone with this personality type is. They tend to allow larger problems to just go unaddressed because they don't want to upset their partner. So having a partner that is willing to help prevent these problems or fix them when they do arise. In essence, it's important for someone with an INFJ personality type to have someone that will balance them out, keep their emotional needs in mind, and help them find good, healthy boundaries to implement in a relationship so that both parties are happy. While INFJs are natural caretakers, they also need to have a partner that is willing to look out for them. INFJ personality types are known for being committed, dedicated, excellent listeners, good communicators, sensitive, and willing to go the extra mile to make a relationship work. They are often looking for people who share some of these same characteristics, though would be willing to date and be romantically involved with a more extroverted personality so long as their boundaries are being respected. The ENFJ and ENFP personalities are two of the best matches for an INFJ personality. ENTPs can help to inspire and stimulate INFJs, reminding them of the world outside of their comfort zones, while an ENFJ personality is perfect for supporting the humanist and emotional function of an INFJ personality. Other personality types might be able to come up with a functioning relationship with an INFJ, especially if they've been longtime friends of said INFJ, but they will need to put in a little bit more effort into their relationship. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can get alerts to even more Myers-Briggs related content. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment before you go. We want to know, what's your Myers-Briggs personality type?